We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
On third down, going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the running back.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires left. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Illinois right back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Off-play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Makes his connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Got his man down the middle.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that score ahead offensively. They're up by a field goal over the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on second down. Give to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air. It's Altmaier. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job fighting that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Wide out in motion. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll run it from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They're setting up the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Looking for a man. It's Brosmer. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good game. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to pass. Trying to get to it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. On target. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
That makes the score Illinois 17, Minnesota 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it to the right side. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pressure coming and a good boot here by the punter. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking for a gap, it's McCray. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to...
The expressway is wide open. The 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas Tech.
Single back formation, and they give it to it.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give from the gun.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Grab behind the line. It's Franklin. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the ground with the back. At the 45 on his way. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Second down coming up. The run to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is snowed under.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Altmaier. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Illinois lining up quickly.
Take the profit, right? Hitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Got his man quickly. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip.
First down, Illinois.
Takes the handoff. It's McCray. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's McCray. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Illinois right back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's McCray. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try it over the left side. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it's a fake, a little trickery, and they flip it ahead. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Gain of 6. 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Bryant. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. To the air on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Got the quick pass. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Back to pass, it's Brosmer. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Off the play fake. Looking left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Looking for room. It's McCray. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he breaks into the open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, marching down the field to score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, Minnesota 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down.
Second down.
The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Ineligible receiver. Downfield. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Complete to the left. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. What a nice job just finding a spot downfield and lofting it in there perfectly.
And you see quarterbacks and receivers do that all the time, right? All summer, throwing the ball in the air, throwing the ball in the air. Why? Because I know exactly where he's going to be right when I get my back foot in the ground to throw the football. You could tell he knew exactly how much touch to put on that ball to make a big play down the field.
The aerial assault continues. This time on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to the ground game on the left. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll give it to the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Brosmer. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. A third and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 24 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Illinois lining up quickly.
Brings up second down.
Wants to throw on second down. Gets open down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now... And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The offense starts with a short field. Using his legs, it's McCray. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to ride this running back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The play-action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Minnesota, 17.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys, to throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Off play action. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. The give to the single back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. It's good.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Spencer. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Golden Gophers have taken it inside the 20. Going to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. On the ground, it's McCray. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They want to run it left here. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
First down, Illinois.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him. Oh, there's the ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 8 over Tulsa. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Minnesota! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Franklin. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Illinois right back to the line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the... And he muffs it, a loose football.
That is a backbreaker. Down in the fourth quarter, you need units to play big, make plays for you, and your special teams just cost you big time. Just gave away the football. Not many opportunities left, and you just gave a good one away.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team gets its returner on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To the air, it's Brosmer. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Spencer. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here.
Reels it in down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save it.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. They're trying to get nowhere, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I love players that step up in big situations, big moments in big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Gets it out fast. He will be stopped short. They can't get the 2-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the 4th. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Getting some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. 4th down, gotta have it here. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got it in the middle with Sanders. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Offense facing 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.